Hello, everyone. My name is Danny, and this review is for the movie called Linda Ronstadt, The Sound of My Voice. Lots to read. Hang with me. Linda Ronstadt has been an icon for more than 50 years. Her extraordinary vocal range and ambition created unforgettable songs across rock, pop, country, folk ballads, American standards, classic Mexican music, and soul. As the most popular female recording artist of the 1970s, Ronstadt filled huge arenas like no one had ever done and produced an astounding 11 platinum albums. Ronstadt was the first female artist to top the pop, country, and R&B charts simultaneously. She won 10 Grammy Awards on 26 nominations and attained a level of stardom the Tucson native never could have fathomed. In this movie, Ronstadt is our guide through her early years of singing Mexican canciones with her family, her folk days with the Stone Ponies, and her reign as the rock queen of the 70s and early 80s. She was a pioneer for women in the male dominated music industry, an early advocate for human rights, and had a high profile romance with California Governor Jerry Brown. Ultimately, her incredible voice was lost to Parkinson's disease, but her music and influence remain as timeless as ever. With moving performance footage and appearances by collaborators including Dolly Parton, Emmylou Harris, Bonnie Raitt, and Jackson Browne, this movie celebrates an artist whose desire to share the music she loved made generations of fans fall in love with her and the sound of her voice. This is a 2019 film. It doesn't have a rating in particular, and it runs 93 minutes. This is Linda Ronstadt, The Sound of My Voice. So instead of explaining things to you, I just thought I'd read the back of the cover. That kind of tells you everything that you need to know about this. It is very much a moving story. It covers a lot of grounds because that's the kind of person that Linda was. And for such a long time, she had this motto of, if she heard a song, she couldn't not do it. And if she went to somebody in charge of her or somebody that she was collaborating with and she said she wanted to do things a certain way, they were done that way. And she was just that kind of personality. So this is kind of really interesting. I would say people my age, I guess I'll say it that way, that we don't really know who she is so much. Like, you've really had to kind of listen to the older music to really know, everything about her and everything that she did. But I don't think anybody's going to know the exposure that she had and the ground that she covered and the genres that she covered and the collaborations that she had with so many people. I don't think it can ever be expressed in 90 minutes. So this was just kind of a glimpse, and I think it was a really good glimpse. Had a lot of music, had a lot of her experiences, and kind of brought us along with those. Had a lot of different celebrities that had experiences with her, and it kind of told the basic points of her storyline life, the personal side of things. Only really talked about drugs and stuff for about 2 minutes, so that's a good thing. That's rare in these kind of movies nowadays. Usually it's all about it. So usually that's the only reason why we make these kind of movies. So I was really pleased that they only covered the whole drug stuff for like 2 minutes. That was nice. So I think that this is a documentary, obviously, and it is enjoyable. It has lots of music, has all this stuff. I was going to say, people my age, I don't think that we, would have delved into this stuff. But for me, like, I know a lot about stuff. I'm a professional musician myself, and I know you guys have never heard me sing or anything, but Um, I've done opera and I've done musicals and I've done trying to be in a group. And so I could say I kind of am on the same wavelength as someone like Linda Ronstadt, and I can understand why she did the things that she did. But it kind of amazed the world, and those around her that she wanted to be so well rounded. But that's kind of what I'm used to. I'm used to being well rounded. I'm used to doing what kind of presents itself. I've helped start up a church in their music program. I've directed different kind of choirs. I've tried to start up my own group and go touring, and that didn't get accepted. So now I'm kind of looking for my next adventure, and you don't have to be in my situation. You don't have to have any musical talent or anything to enjoy this. I just wanted to kind of share why I relate with the movie and why I think that the movie is really good and it can send the right message. It has everything in it that a documentary for sure should have, and enough to keep you interested. Didn't find myself on my phone or bored. It was nice to listen to songs that I know, and that's Linda Ronstadt did that, or she got it from this person, or she bought it from this person, or that song comes from her. I didn't know that. That's kind of the feeling that you get from watching something like this, and she's one person that's a really good documentary to watch in that case because she had so many songs that she had her fingers on. So it is kind of a nice trip down memory lane for people. You might know her from some other stuff, and that's kind of another reason to watch it. So I can suggest to watch it. I can't say that I want to watch it again. And so for me, it's a B rating. I'll give this a I'll give this movie a B. And I think it's really interesting, though. I think it's somebody to suggest. Look her up on YouTube, Google her, get a book from the library about her, do something. She's a really interesting person. Um, I think that it was great that she stuck to her roots, which is something that I'm being reminded about as a musician nowadays, too. And that's great for anybody to do. As you get older, maybe you try these other things, but you should always come back home. And I think that's a great message, and that's kind of my biggest takeaway from the ending. And it has a sad ending, but it has a really nice message and emotional response. I think Linda Ronstadt seemed to be that kind of person that would affect people that way. And so I'm going to go away from this knowing who she is, maybe look into her a little bit more, and appreciate what I watched. It wasn't boring, it wasn't stupid, and I like documentaries that are like that. So I'll give a B to Linda Ronstadt, The Sound of My Voice, and I suggest all of you look it up. Thanks a lot, guys. My name's Danny. If you like this or any of my other videos, try and get some of them to watch. Like and subscribe to my channel if you would, and enjoy your movies. Thanks.